Hello and welcome to Titanium Taras Tarot, and today I'll be doing a reading for Leo, okay? So this is going to be for any planet or star you have in your chart under Leo. If you do, great. If you don't, great as well. You probably have a message in here for you, so keep an ear out. And if you are a cross washer, I welcome you with open arms because heaven knows I was a cross washer for many a video myself, so I get you and I got you. Now the way I work is that I first pull cards from the Radlech Valentine Fairy Tarot deck, then I clarify those with Brian Froud's Fairy Oracle, and if I need any further clarification, I use Sylvia Netzer's Mirrored Truth Lenormand deck. Now, we all have an intuition, and it's key that we learn how to use it, so check out the video I post on Monday for that. And a reading is like a snapshot of the possible future that might arise if you continue doing what you've been doing up to this point. If you don't like the ending of a reading, change what you're doing to get a different result. Alright, so now let's get into your cards, my Leos, my beautiful and fellow Leos, because I'm a Leo rising. Yes, I am. So, please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Leos, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Leos, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. And you got the 6 of Autumn. Nice. 6 of Autumn. Yeah. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Leos, please come forward and share what they should expect. Ooh, ooh. Oh, you got too many. Let me see. 10 of Winter. Nah. Nay. I will put them back. Please, angels and guides, anyone with the highest good who has a message for my Leos, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good. And you got the 2 of Summer. That's quaint. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Leos, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. And you got the Magician in the reverse. Okay. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Leos, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Leos. And you got the Queen of Winter in the upright. That is air. So you've got earth, water, air on the table. And usually the Magician is... I don't think it's related to any one single... Oh, wait. Any one, like, sign. Let me tell you that now. We are looking for the Magician. The Magician. No, it is not. So, there we have it. Now, let us clarify. Yes. Yes. Okay. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Leos, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week by clarifying the 6 of Autumn. Oh. And we got, what do we got? We got Penelope Dreamweaver pointing towards the left. Okay. With Faf the Footer at the bottom of the deck, as well as Friends. Okay. Friends. And the Breaking of a Habit. Well, oh, that gnome, which talks of breaking of a habit or a pattern. Okay. So, please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Leos, please come forward and share why the 2 of Summer is here in the upright. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Leos, please come forward and share why the two summer is here in the upright. And you got Los Cunas with Lattice Moon's Daughter at the bottom of the deck, followed by Lady of the Harvest. Yay. Followed by the Bodacious Bodak, as well as the Maiden. And the Fawn. I think I'll stop it there. Wait, so yeah. It was Bodacious Bodak and Lady of the Harvest. Okay. And then came the Maiden and the Fawn. Okay, now, the Magician in the reverse. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Leos, please come forward and share why the Magician is in the reverse. And you got Iris of the Rainbow with the Singer of Healing at the bottom of the deck. With Ecstasis behind it. And the Fairy Godmother behind that. With the Master Maker behind that. And the fairy who was kissed by the pixies behind that. And Pohariel of the Waters behind that. And Fairies of the Future behind that. But we have Geo the Slow behind that. Which has Singer of Intuition behind that. And the Singer of the Chalice behind that. Holy moly. As well as Ilby the Retriever. And the Laum. Okay, so I guess mini deck for this one is being called. Okay, the mini deck. Alrighty. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Leos, please come forward and share why the Queen of Winter is here in the reverse. Is here in the upright. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Leos, please come forward and share why the Queen of Winter is here in the upright. Please, angels and guides, and you got the Wathos the Wild with Gloominous Doom at the bottom of the deck, followed by Unity. Felt like I was gonna lose a handle on my cards. Oh well. Unity, followed by the Chalice, followed by Topsy Turvets, followed by the Singer of Connection, followed by Guardian at the Gate. And there was a card that was poking out, so I'm going to take it too at the end, at the top of the deck, which is the Undressing of a Salad. Leo got this card. No, Aries got this card. Leo, I'm talking to you. Okay. Let us begin, shall we? Okay. So first card you guys got is the Six of Autumn. Now the Six of Autumn is the Six of Pentacles in normal tarot. And this card says, the good you do comes back to you. An unexpected inflow of money, borrowing wisely, or repaying a debt. Okay. And the cards clarifying that are Penelope Dreamweaver pointing towards the left. Now cards pointing towards the left, to me as a reader, mean that they happened in the past or they're happening super slowly. So 6, you are now repaying a debt because you had an inspiration in the past. Yeah. You were expecting something to be much more profitable than it actually was. And on face value, okay, it probably did not bring you as much as promised, but it allowed you to learn more about yourself and to see how powerful of a person you actually are. So this is good. Then you have Faf the Footer. Now Fafi, as I like to call him, talks of being real, earthing, grounding, and centering. So you are centering yourself. So, as much as this happened in the past, so you had an inspiration that made you do something that wasn't really that profitable, but then you grounded yourself and you found this one silver lining out of it. And what that silver lining was probably indicated to you by your friends or your support team, friends, support, aid, your support. So now what is being suggested to you is that you break a habit. So yes, with the friends, your friends pointed out what your block was, and now what is being suggested to you is that you break this habit. And in so doing, you will be fully able to realize the Six of Autumn into your reality. Now, the next card you got is the Two of Summer. Now, the Two of Summer, talks of falling in love or making a serious commitment to someone, forgiveness, and the resolution of a problem. Don't give up. Your relationship can be healed. Something can be still worked on. Well, it depends. For those who don't have a history with someone else, you could still work on it. Well, for those who do, you could still work on it if you want to put in the work. For others, it's just talking of falling in love with someone or something. And others, it's also talking about don't give up. Your relationship can be healed if you put in the work. So the question therein lies, do you want to put in the work? I want you guys to seriously tap into your intuition and see if, not just your intuition, but your self-knowing, your higher self, and know that, is this relationship really good for me? Do I want to continue in this? Which is super important. Okay. Now the next card you got is Los Gunas. Los Gunas talks of sunken treasure, discovery of self, and an adventure. But in order for you to fully heal and work on this relationship, you first need to work on and heal yourself. Okay? Because if you want a complete and fulfilling relationship, in order for you to attract that into your reality, you first need to become that. You need to become that yourself. So, next card is Lattice Moon's Daughter, which talks of light cast and shadow, spiritual guidance, illumination, riddles. But that won't be necessarily easy because, today's culture has made us believe that what we need is outside of ourselves, and we need to... Wait a minute. I just noticed a number. That you need to concentrate on the outer world and not necessarily the inner world, when in reality it's the opposite. You need to absolutely concentrate on the inner world in order to have the wanted world be reflected in the inside. Well, actually on the outside. So basically it's your outer world reflects your inner world. So if you want to have a wonderful world outside of you, you need to absolutely work with your inner world. Okay? And yes, that's not nice for some people, I know, but it might be the kick in the pants you needed, or the realization that you needed in order for you to change something in what you're doing. So next is the Bodacious Bodak, which talks of meddling, tampering, sabotage, helpful fixing, and order. So I feel like I feel like light was cast in your shadows in order for it to illuminate things for you, and in order for you to find the order within which you can proceed. Okay? Now, next card is the Lady of the Harvest. Now, the Lady of the Harvest talks of completion, grief, loss, harvest, and release. Okay? So once you find the order in which you need to do things, things will look up for you, is what I'm getting. Okay? Now, the next card you have is the Maiden. Now, the Maiden, alright, talks of auspicious beginning, birth, growth, joy, and optimism. It's a good beginning. Yay! A good beginning in you understanding the nature of your nature, alright, under natural wisdom, natural magic. So when you understand how you operate, what your magic is, you will definitely be able to tap into that sort of magic. Okay? Now, next set of cards. Oh, I have I don't know which bug is banging itself against my window, but come to my window, na na, stay by the light of the moon, come to my window, I'll be home soon. I don't know, I can't remember who sang that, but that's what came to mind. Now, the next card is the Magician in the Reverse. Now, the Magician in the Reverse, okay, talks of at this moment, for you, I don't know why, but you're having a little difficulty at doing things, of moving forward with things. Possibly because you're not taking charge of your reality. You can manifest. At this point in time, you're having a little. You seem to have a block in manifesting what you need in order for you to be a success in whatever it is that you want to create. Now, the reason for that is Iris of the Rainbow, hope, promise for the future. So you're having hope and promise for the future, but the thing with hope and promise for the future is just that it's hope. It helps you believe it's something, but it doesn't actually do anything to make it into reality, which sometimes seems mean, but I mean, you need to be able to slowly, like, move towards what you want. Like, baby steps. If you need to take baby steps to get to what you want, take baby steps to get to what you want. Which is good. So if you need to start with hope, start with hope. Then quickly move into action. Which is not something that I can actually say, because I've had, like, one moment please, because I've had difficulty with this a lot. And so I don't know, I personally don't mind moving slower. I really don't. I find that I can get a lot done while I'm moving slowly towards my goal. It doesn't really matter to me that much that I can't create things quickly, which is the opposite of my sister. She needs things to happen fast. She needs to feel like she's doing things fast. And I like to take my time, to ease in, to feel right. I personally dislike feeling like I need to I don't know, okay, crabs and shellfish, crabs, okay, when they have grown too big for their exoskeleton, will go under a rock, will shed their exoskeleton to grow a new one. Now, that is important to do. True. I don't necessarily like feeling uncomfortable, so I try to stay away from this. But I mean, that's my way of moving. So it depends on how fast you like to move. It really does. Now, the next card is the Singer of Healing. Now, the Singer of Healing talks of healing of body, mind, and spirit. Now, you see, things are moving quickly. Though things might not be moving quickly enough for you, which is understandable for people who like things to move fast. But I don't like to have things move fast, right? So, to me, I already know that slow moments of lull, okay, to me, represents a moment of deep healing. So that's why I take my foot off the pedal and I'm like, okay, healing happen. I let the universe bring me what I need, and while it's taking its time to come in, I am working on myself and I'm doing all the work that needs to be done within me so that when things start moving along faster in my reality, I can quickly catch up, and I'm fully healed and there's nothing else to fix left in me. Now, so that's for that. And then if you take your time and actually heal your mind, body, and spirit during this lull with the Magician in the reverse, you will be able to tap into ecstasis, okay, which is ecstasy, joy, rapture, motivation. For like a moment there, I wasn't able to pronounce the word ecstasis. I was about to say I was about to say ecstasy, but I'm like, it's not ecstasy, it's ecstasis. So there's like a brain fart there. Then you have the fairy godmother. So once you are able to heal your mind, body, and spirit, once you are able to tap into this ecstasy, joy, rapture, motivation, you will then be able to receive the gifts that the fairy godmother has bestowed upon you. And with those gifts comes the master maker. Now, the master maker talks of skills, craftsmanship, magician, moral strength, invention. Now, you see, what you need in order to become a craftsman, to be skilled in a certain thing, you need a lull. You need a moment where you do nothing for you to concentrate on something else. That is what I do in my lull times. I concentrate on one thing and I perfect it and I make it better and I make it better and I make it better. That is what I do. I don't sit around and twiddle my thumbs. Nay, I actually do something. I do something and I make that lull be profitable for me. That is what I do. Okay? So instead of just bitching and complaining, that's what if instead of I bitch and complain that nothing's happening, I make something happen. That is how I do it. Next, you have the fairy who was kissed by the pixies. And now the fairy says, love given is love received, the metaphorical open heart surgery. So once you are able to hone your skills on a certain something, you are then able to tap into the fairy who was kissed by the pixies energy, which is overly joyous. Okay? Then you have Pohariel of the Waters, which talks of emotions, serenity, meditation, gracefully accepting change, which is what I feel you are going to be able. You will need to tap into this if you want things in your life to change. With the Magician in the reverse, if you want that to go upright, you will definitely need to be able to gracefully accept change, which maybe, possibly, for some is better. You are waiting for change, but you see, verbally, waiting for change, you're waiting for it. So if you're waiting for it, it'll never come. So speak it in present tense. Things are changing. Things have changed. Things change at this moment. Things are moving forward for me. Things moved forward. So you can talk in the present progressive, which is like an action is taking place, or you can talk to yourself about like present progressive, meaning things are moving. Okay? Or you can talk about the present, which is things move. Yes, it is moving, or it moves. Or you can talk about it in the past, which means that it has already happened, which means that you are reaping the reward. So it only depends on how quickly you want this to happen in your reality. Then you have the fairies of the future. Now the fairies of the future talk of be here now, okay, guidance forward moving. So I think this is the card's way of saying maybe say them in the present tense would be better. So I think this is them telling me, Talar, no past tense, present. Okay? Yeah. Then you have Geo the Slow. Now Geo the Slow talks of cycles, waiting, slowness, cycles of time, slowness, waiting, patience. So I feel like this might be for some of you, it might be a hard pill to swallow. Just a teeny tiny pill that might be hard to swallow. I mean, it's fine if you're not used to it. It's 100% fine. But I'm just saying, the more you give this be here now, like issues, the more time it'll need for it to actually unfold. Then you have the Singer of Intuition. Now this talks of perceptiveness, oracular powers, awareness, and trust. So this is practically the same of the fairies of the future, which means that you need to be here now and be aware of what is going on. See, awareness, last word, awareness, being aware of what is happening, being able to pinpoint what is going on in your vicinity. Okay, then you have the Singer of the Chalice, which talks of joy, trust, patience, creativity, hope, and miracles. So if you then are able to tap into the Singer of Intuition, you will also be able to tap into the singer of the chalice, which will lead you to your happiness, your contentment, and all those lovely things. Then you have Ilby the Retriever. Now, Ilby talks of the office of unclaimed properties, hope, wishes, loyalties. Now, this is actually mentioning the same idea, which is your hopes, your wishes, and that to which you want to be loyal. But you will be able to find that if you tap into your intuition. Yep. Then you have the Loun. Now, once you do tap into your intuition, once you do find what you hope and you wish for, but don't just stop at hope and wish, because when you hope and you wish, okay, it might not actually realize itself because of what I just said about the present tense. And just think about it, put it in a phrase and put it in context. So I wish for something to happen. Will it actually happen? Nay. You will be continuing to wish for it. So this has happened. It is a done deal. It has materialized itself into my reality, is what you should be concentrating on. Then you have the Loun. Now, the Loun talks of unconditional giving and receiving of pretty much anything. So the mini deck kind of told you how to turn that upside down magician right side up. That is glorious. Now you have the Queen of Winter. And the Queen of Winter is a strong, patient, self-sufficient, funny individual. It says, let go of people or things that no longer serve you. Now is the time to focus on your career. Unmarried or divorced individual. Possibly, and listen, I don't read gender. Like, I think I've said this before, but I don't read gender. Okay? So, concentrate on what you're doing. There might be a need for concentrating on your career at this moment for XYZ reason. Okay? So, let go of people or things that no longer serve you is the most important thing. You need to be able to discern and cut out the stuff that no longer serve you. Now, that is because you need to balance yourself with Luathas the Wild. Okay, you need to balance yourself with that. Then you have Gloominous Doom, which talks of, because if you don't balance yourself, you will absolutely begin to become self-defeated. You will have self-pity on yourself. You will have self-destructive thoughts, and you will self-destructing thoughts. But the good thing that will come out of that negativity, that negative cycle, is that you will finally start taking care of yourself and start putting yourself first, is what I'm getting. Next, you have Unity. Now, the Unity card stands for Union, Mystical Experiences, Spiritual Home. So in order for you to tap into your spiritual home, you will need to do what this is saying. Reach your balance. Be able to take care of yourself. Get out of this lull that you have found yourself in. But in order for you to get out of this lull, you first need to... What was it? Which card was it? You first need to... Yeah, all these good cards. You first need to start speaking the right way to yourself. Alright? Then you have the Singer of Courage. The Singer of Courage talks of sublimation of fear, bravery, and moral strength. Now, Singer of Courage. So maybe you're so used to doing things a certain way that you now need to gain some courage in order for you to do things a different way, is what I'm picking up on. Then you have Topsy-Turvets, which talks of change of viewpoint, fresh looks, new way of seeing. And in order for you to tap into the Singer of Courage and be able to gain moral strength, you need to change a certain viewpoint. You need to go out of your comfort zone, and all that jazz. Next, you have the Singer of Connection, which talks of spiritual connection, karma, balance, empathy. Maybe you need to change the viewpoint, your change of viewpoint, in order to rebalance your karma and get it back on track. Yep. Then you have the Guardian at the Gate, which means once you do this, you are definitely moving up into a new sphere of life, new cycle of life. Yay! That is amazing. Okay. And once you move into a new cycle of life, you will definitely look improbable to the people around you. Okay. This card says the balance, avoiding extremes, achieving the impossible, being impossible. Now, the reason why it says being impossible is because everyone on this card except this blue person is brown, and all the brown people have seen all their life has been brown. So all of a sudden there's this blue dude who comes and they're like, yo, that's weird. What happened? How'd you become blue? What is going on here? What's wrong? What's right? I don't understand, is what I'm getting. So you will be vibrationally different from the people around you. Once you will surprise them. You will. And I think that they will you will surprise them, but in a good way, because they might fall away from your friendship, but that's fine because you will be forcing them to become better. Which might sound harsh, but it's okay. If friends are moving away from you, that is perfectly fine. That just means that your ways are no longer meant to cross, and you are now meant to go your separate ways and to grow in separate directions, is what I'm getting. So, my gorgeous Leos, that is all that I have for you guys this week. If you like this, and if you'd like me to go deeper into your specific situation, please contact me at the email in the box below, and it'll be my pleasure to assist. In that same box, you'll find a little description of this video and my price. Now, like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and click on that notification bell to be notified when I post new stuff, as well as leaving me a comment, because I adore comments. I read them all. I might not answer all of them, but I absolutely read them all, okay? And with that being said, my gorgeous Leos, I wish you guys all a very good week, and I will see you next time, okay? Bye!